All right, thanks a lot, guys. Let's switch gears now and talk about the NFL Draft, which will happen Thursday night in Nashville. The first round, at least, will take place in Nashville. And one player who is likely to hear his name called very early in that first round is defensive end and lineman Josh Allen out of Kentucky, who last year had 17 sacks in SEC play. Josh is expected by many to be a top 10 pick, and he is joining us thanks to Old Spice's all-new Fresher collection featuring 5 new body washes forged by real ingredients. All right, Josh, first and foremost, let's talk about the journey to this point. You were just a 2-star recruit coming out of high school, and now you've become a potential top 5 pick in the NFL Draft. Walk us through the work that went into making that dream now a reality.
Yeah, like you said, I was a 2-star recruit. I was getting, looked over as just another guy. You know what I mean? But I knew I was destined for greatness. So then when Kentucky took that chance on me, I just went with it. I was forever grateful to them, forever grateful to the coaching staff, and that just allowed me to prove a lot of people wrong. And I feel like that's why I'm here today. And, my family's been a huge part of my life. Birth of my son has been a huge part of my life. So I'm just real thankful to everybody that played a hand on me, and thankful for everybody that slept on me back in high school.
As an edge rusher, like I said, 17 sacks last year in SEC play, nothing to sneeze at all. How did you cultivate the game that got you to the level where you are right now on the brink of becoming a top 3 pick? A lot of people expected big things out of you in 2018, and you delivered. What helped you raise your game now to this elite level?
I had a bigger purpose than just playing for myself. Like I said, the birth of my son, he's been everything for me. I just can't explain how much he's done, and he didn't even say not one word yet, but how he affected my life, and just having a bigger purpose. He was my purpose, he was my why, he was my chip on my shoulder, and plus I'm not just feeding myself, I got to feed him as well. So I had more than just myself to play for.
And a durable player you were, not just inspired by your son there at Kentucky. You didn't miss a game. How much is that something you sold to GMs and scouts when you were going through the interview process that, hey, not only are you getting a great pass rusher, but you're getting a guy who's going to be accountable in there every day showing up through aches and pains?
Yeah, that was one thing with me. I always try to be as healthy as I can. That's why I always took care of my body. Your body's your temple. That's what they always tell me. So I tried to eat the right stuff. I tried to stay in the training room, try to get as much treatment as I can to have my body A1 before every week of the game. So nothing's going to change. I'll just have more time to get more recovery now. So I'm trying to keep my body as good as possible. I'm trying to play a long time in the NFL, and that starts off with having a great body.
As far as defenses now in the NFL, we see so many sub packages, and we know how important it is to be able to generate a pass rush off the edge, whether it's a 3-man front or a 4-man front. All those defenses are different, but the main goal is to get after the quarterback. You as a linebacker and edge rusher, do you think you're able to have the game that can translate to different schemes?
Yeah, you can use me in any situation. I feel like any position I can play. You don't have to change personnel. I feel like I can drop into coverage, or I can stop the run. I can pass rush. So I can do a lot of multiple different things. I can move in space. I can move in coverage. And I know the difference between the two. So I feel like I'm just a real versatile player at that. So a team can use me any type of way. That's what makes me a good asset for a team. So whatever team looks at me, I hope they use me the right way. And I hope they use me the best to make our team great.
And Josh, I love asking, potential first-round draft picks this question, as this moment that you're on the brink of is likely going to change your life. You're going to have a financial windfall. Is there something you're looking forward to doing, either buying or celebrating in some type of way once you sign that contract as a potential first-round draft pick? Maybe is your boy going to get a new crib, a nice diamond-encrusted crib to be sleeping in?
No, I grew up I never grew up a materialistic person. So, I'm really not into materialistic things. So I'm probably going to save as much money as I can. And, once I'm done playing football, then me and my wife and I can travel the world. And while Wesley's in school, all our children's in school, so they can be in school, colleges. And, I'll be traveling the world.
That is awesome. We
So.
see pictures of your family there, a beautiful family. Cannot wait to watch you hear your name called and see you celebrate with those that you love, your family, your wife, your son, I should say. Thanks for taking the time to join us here, Josh. Before we let you go, tell us why you teamed up with Old Spice and how they're going to be playing a part in your big night Thursday.
I teamed up with Old Spice because I feel like they're on the come up. Their Fresher brand is so cool. I like how they use natural. I like how they use natural ingredients like the shea butter. I just thought as soon as they told me that, I was hooked on to buying it. I was hooked on to it. I was gonna buy it anyway. Now, since I'm partnering with them, I can probably get it for free. So I'm real happy about that, and I'm glad to be partnering with them.
Well, you'll be smelling fresh and feeling fresh once you hear the commissioner call your name on Thursday in Nashville. Cannot wait to see you celebrate that moment in your life, Josh. You've obviously worked very hard towards it, so congratulations on what is about to come. We appreciate you joining us here on Game Time in America, and best of luck on your NFL career.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on.